Australia, severe thunderstorm threat replaced with a Queensland tropical low adios. There is still a great deal of important information that needs to be updated today. And the focal point of it all, without any doubt, is now concentrated in the far north of Queensland. There, offshore in the Gulf of Carpentaria, a large-scale low-pressure system is quietly yet decisively intensifying, edging closer to tropical cyclone strength. What is unfolding at this moment is no longer just a routine disturbance of the wet season. It marks the beginning of an extreme, prolonged, and high-risk weather phase for northern Australia. Over the next few days, extremely heavy rainfall is forecast to fall across large areas of northern and far northern Queensland. And this is precisely what is forcing the focus of weather forecasting to shift completely, away from southern Australia, where conditions remain dry and settled, and toward the north, where the wet season has now officially accelerated. All of the most critical developments, all of the most concerning scenarios, we will analyze in detail in today's bulletin. But first, if you are watching the VTB Tien channel, please consider subscribing. Your support is incredibly valuable and allows us to continue delivering in-depth, up-to-date, and transparent weather analysis. And now, let us go straight into the heart of the storm. Oh, northwest Queensland, the heart of a dangerous evolution. Right now, in northwest Queensland, we are witnessing a fully developed tropical low, with a clear structure and considerable energy. You can see very clearly, the center of the low is located right along the coastline of the Gulf of Carpentaria. The system is beginning to display cyclonic characteristics, and in some of the latest satellite frames, a portion of a nascent eye wall has already begun to form. Especially noteworthy, as this system shifts toward the southeast, it is forecast to pass through the Burton area within the next 6 hours. This is a slow-moving system with a large rainfall footprint, and that is the perfect recipe for extreme rainfall across northwest Queensland. A track shift. A small detail, major consequences. Yesterday, this low was still positioned north of Tennant Creek and east of Elliott, with a projected track moving south to southeast, passing through Gregory and then toward Three Rivers. But today, a significant adjustment has occurred. The system has shifted further north, moving closer to the Gulf of Carpentaria. And this is the key point. A system approaching or residing within the Gulf of Carpentaria has a much higher probability of developing into a tropical cyclone, while also generating substantially heavier rainfall. The good news, if it can be called that, is this. This track may help shift the core of the heaviest rainfall away from more densely populated areas, particularly Mount Isa and Cloncurry. However, at the present time, the system has not reached cyclone intensity and remains in a subtropical phase, which means extremely heavy rainfall will still occur around the core of the low, especially near Julia Creek and Cloncurry. The likelihood of intensification today remains low, as weaker winds persist on the southern flank, and the system still requires further organization. But do not let that lull you into complacency. Rainfall is exceeding all initial scenarios. Observed data clearly shows current rainfall is already significantly exceeding early model forecasts. Today marks the official onset of the major rainfall event. From today onward, rainfall will rapidly accumulate across much of northwest Queensland. And with northerly flow dominating, the rainfall field may extend further north than originally anticipated. However, within the next 24 to 48 hours, the system is expected to be drawn gradually southward due to steering flow at the 500 millibar level, the influence of the jet stream, and broader atmospheric trends. The current scenario brings the core of the heaviest rainfall toward the Mount Isa region by late tomorrow night. Rainfall. Short-term, long-term, extreme. What we are forecasting includes very heavy short-duration rainfall, prolonged heavy rainfall, and extreme localized rainfall near the system's core. Rain will persist through today, Monday and Tuesday, ease somewhat on Wednesday and Thursday, Then the system shifts east on Thursday and Friday, before weakening and exiting northwest Queensland by Friday into Saturday. But before it leaves, it will deposit an enormous volume of water. 200 to 300 millimeters or 500 to 600 millimeters. At present, the forecast models are not fully aligned. Some models, particularly Axis, favor a more concentrated rainfall scenario rather than widespread extremes. Based on the system's real-time evolution, I lean toward this outcome. That means, instead of 500 to 600 millimeters over broad areas, many locations may receive 200 to 300 millimeters, which is still an extremely high amount, and more than sufficient to trigger serious flooding. Cloncurry, Julia Creek, Richmond, Winton, Mount Isa, Gregory, Normanton, Burketown, all remain within a high-risk zone. Oh wow! North Queensland coast, the moisture engine engages. As this system draws moisture from the Gulf of Carpentaria, then shifts winds to a northeast flow from the Coral Sea, it will funnel vast amounts of tropical moisture directly onto the coast. The result, Rolling Stone, 400 millimeters. Ingham, 500 millimeters. Cardwell, 500 millimeters. Tully, Innisfail, 500 millimeters. Cairns, 150 millimeters, not including what has already fallen. Daintree, 250 millimeters locally. For far north Queensland, these figures are not unprecedented, but the risk of widespread flooding is absolutely real. Severe flood warnings. Not empty words. Severe flood warnings have already been issued. Many rivers are approaching dangerous thresholds, and this is not a short-lived event. We are in the middle of a monsoonal phase that typically lasts 20 to 30 days. Rain will not end anytime soon. Southeast Queensland. A very different picture. In southeast Queensland, scattered showers, strong offshore winds, but a clear trend toward improvement. New Year's Eve, good weather, low risk of severe storms, ideal conditions for outdoor activities. Western Australia, an unplayed card. Off the coast of Western Australia, we have Tropical Cyclone Grant, not expected to intensify significantly. Tropical Low 08U, one to watch closely. In particular, the Kimberley region should remain alert. Sea surface temperatures of 31 to 32 degrees Celsius provide ideal conditions for a small system to intensify rapidly. Derby, prepare for the potential of a Category 1 tropical cyclone. In summary, this is a major, complex, and highly significant weather situation. I will continue to provide more detailed updates on northern Queensland in the coming hours. If you find this information useful, please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to VTB Tien so you don't miss the next critical developments. Thank you, and see you again in the next storm. VTB Tien wishes you a healthy and prosperous new year.